Coke Zero. Got my box, got my perfumes, got my tester strips, got my notes. I'm ready to go. We are live. Hello, hello. Is there anybody alive out there? Maybe. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Aquatic Live number 2. Please take a seat on our life raft. Good evening, Claire. Good evening, Hester. Hello. Hi, Marie. Give us a wave in the comments if you're there. Ahoy there, Emma. I really should have worn something sailory, shouldn't I? I'd have loved a hat, a little sailor's hat. Hi, Conchetta. Hi, Sean. Hi, Lynn. Hello again, Lynn. I've just noticed my picture's a bit wonky on the wall. There we go. I think I fixed it now. Siobhan's listening whilst playing The Sims. Okay, enjoy. I wish I could talk Simlish. I can't. I could do the Simlish. That would be funny. Hester, none of us need to see me in swimming trunks. Least of all me. I don't want to see that. Hi, Maria. Long time no see. It's been approximately 5 minutes. I got changed. Yes, I did. I didn't like the jumper I was wearing, so I thought I'd get changed. I like to keep you all on your toes. You never know what to expect, fashion-wise, from me. Probably a shirt over a t-shirt, to be fair. A sailor hat. Yes, that would be great. Nice Breton top. Yeah, Gautier, obviously. I would have to wear that. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Michelle. I don't know who we've got manning the Escentual tonight. Make yourself known, Escentual person. Phoebe's walking her dog on the beach. Where else would you do your aquatic live? I'm jealous. I want to be on the beach. A Gautier sailor outfit. That's what I want. I think we should do a Kickstarter campaign to buy me a Gautier wardrobe. Are you all on board with that? Brilliant. I'll get that started. Thank you very much. I didn't think my jumper was very smart, so I thought I'll go for something else. Hi, Gavin. Good evening. Gavin with his witty, funny comments. We love Gavin. He makes us laugh. Hi, Kiwi. Kiwi, are you manning the Escentual tonight? Or is it Chelsea or is it Karen? Who is it? Hi, Mia. Lynn has pledged 50p. Thank you very much. Every donation counts. With your money, we can make changes to the lives of one person forever. Hi, Kirsten. Hi, Rebecca. Kiwi, we have Kiwi. Hi, Kiwi. Kiwi is our Escentual person this evening. Woo! Welcome to the chaos, Kiwi. A SpongeBob outfit? No, thank you. We will not be wearing that. Not for this, anyway. I might wear it just generally. Cool, we've got the wonderful Kiwi manning the Escentual account. Excellent. Hi, Selena. Hi, everybody. Renita, you missed nothing other than me waffling about how I changed my clothes. Yes, I changed. I just did my live with Maria about Fragrance H, and then I got changed. Because that's what I can do in 5 minutes. I'm very quick. It's a quick change. It was a quick change. I've got like a team of people. You can't really see what goes on behind the scenes, but there's like a team of 6 or 7 people who just change me. It's hard. It's hard life. That's me glaring at Nigel because his phone made a noise. Do you see that? Hi, Louise. Hey, sexy pants, missing me. Yes, Louise, missing you so much. Emma, smoke and mirrors in it. Exactly. People just think this just happens. I mean, really, it takes a village. It really takes a village. Alien Goddess, have I tried it? Yes. Yes, I have tried Alien Goddess. It is very different from Alien. That's what I will say. I need to try it a bit more. I've only had a kind of cursory sniff at this point. I've got some upstairs I will be sniffing and maybe writing about. What do you think of it, Lisa Justice? A lady's maid would be great. I agree, Pip. Hi, Heather. Hi, everybody. Shall we get started? I feel like it's already 8:30, almost. Oh, custom return goddess. Interesting. It is very, very different from the original Alien. It kind of feels similar to Angel Nova for me, which wasn't very angel-y. Felt like its own thing. I think Alien Goddess feels kind of the same. A 3-part documentary about tsunami. That actually sounds really interesting. Where are you watching that? Is that on Netflix? Because I would also like to watch that, please. Thank you very much. Okay. We will wait for your thoughts, the one, the only Lisa Justice, but please do let us know because I'm keen to know. Claire, you made it. Hi. How you made it. So we're going to round off our aquatic month even with the final aquatic. And here we are. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to jump right in and just let people join. Yes, it is quite vanillish, I agree. Channel 5 catch-up. Thank you, Lucia. I will make sure that I check that out. Nick, you have missed nothing other than approximately 7 minutes of me being really charming. So you actually have missed quite a lot. Sorry, Nick. I'm here for private charming time if you would like. Lots of people getting their Alien Goddess samples. Interesting, interesting. Hi, Jordan. Good to see you. Don't pander to the tardy bums. We won't. How dare they be late. Costume change. Of course, Ben. Of course. What else would you expect? Dripping with excitement for Aquatic Week. You keep that to yourself. Brilliant. I'm so glad to see everybody. Right, let's get... I'm going to just get going. I'm going to get going. I'm excited. I want to do this. The live will run for approximately 30 minutes. We'll be here in 2 hours. There's no right or wrong. Whatever you smell is right. Tell me what you think as we go. Sniff along. Let's do it. As always, I've got 5 boxes. Unless I get really carried away and start giving away more and I go rogue. It has been known to happen. For the best comments, the best questions, they're usually the ones that make me laugh. I think I said in the last live that there was an automatic something that made you won a box. That is no longer applicable because I can't remember what it is. Yes, so 5 boxes to give away. They're the September Fougere boxes. Yes, if you've already got one and you win one, you can gift it to somebody else. Okay, private charming time sounds great. I'll get booked in. Brilliant, you know where to find me. It's behind the bins. Okay, aquatic recap. What is an aquatic fragrance? Aquatic fragrances are those that are evocative of water, sometimes called oceanic. They tend to be fresh, crystalline and mineral, based around materials such as ambroxan and cologne, very big in the 90s, but having a bit of a renaissance. And we're going to just jump right in. Yes, Jordan, I'm really excited about the Fougere box. I love a Fougere. I wore a Fougere today, my favourite Fougere probably of all time, which is Rive Gauche Pour Homme by YSL. Amazing stuff. And then I've switched to fragrance G for now. But... Louise says, my friend kindly took Scent E to the Ukraine for me and buried it under the concrete of Reactor 4 in the sarcophagus. So that was kind. I mean, that's such niche content, Louise. Wow, I'm giving out the first box. Louise, you've won a box. Well done. You win a box. You need to DM Escentual. And also check in on your friend, because I think that might be quite radioactive. Okay, let's do E. So what do we think of E? There were lots of comments about E. I think people were quite intrigued, but a lot of people who said that they didn't think it was that aquatic. And that is not wrong. There is no right or wrong. Absolutely. I'm not going to scold anyone as the teacher. Let's spritz this. I'm giving it a good go. There you go. Nikki hated E, whilst Olivia... loved it. Nothing sums E up more than Olivia saying E is my favourite and then Nikki immediately underneath saying I hated E so much. It is very, very divisive. So is this aquatic? Is it not? That's the question. Well, what we want to show with these boxes is a real mixture of presentations on the theme in question. So we do like to put some twists in the box that don't read as just kind of straight up aquatic. Because if we gave you a box of cool waters, you'd all be bored of them. So this absolutely has an aquatic vibe to it. Is it a straight up aquatic in the way that Cool Water is? No. So what it does is it uses an aquatic material, in this case a material called ambroxan, but places it in a gourmand context. So you actually get something entirely new, which is an aquatic gourmand. It's heavily inspired by a famous niche fragrance, which I think Gavin may have already mentioned. But let's talk about ambroxan first of all. What is ambroxan? So ambroxan is a naturally occurring terpenoid, which is found within ambergris. And if you don't know what ambergris is, it's essentially comes from whales. They eat squid, and the little beaks from the squid irritate their stomach, and they produce kind of like a substance that kind of coats their stomach to stop that from happening and irritating them. Then they regurgitate it, and it bobs around on the sea for years and years and years, taking in the sun, taking in the smells of the sea, and becomes this wonderfully sort of rich smelling material. And ambroxan is believed to be the component that gives ambergris its unique and distinct odour. The problem with ambergris, though, is that it isn't easy to come by, and when it's found, it sells for extortionate amounts of money. And also, each piece can smell very, very different, depending on how long it's been bobbing along on the beautiful, briny sea. That's a Bed Knobs and Broomsticks reference there for you. You're welcome. So it's cheaper and easier to use ambroxan to give an ambergris effect, and it can be synthesized very easily from clarisage, particularly from the waste product called sclarol, and makes it very scalable for the mass market. And if cologne was the aquatic material of the 90s, which we talked about in Cool Water and the Issey-Miyake fragrances, ambroxan is the aquatic material of now. How does it smell though? Well, ambroxan is very silky and smooth and silvery. It's immediately evocative of the ocean, but in more of a mineral way. It lacks that overtly kind of aquatic seaweed character that cologne has, but you do get the impression of salt and wet stones. It's also quite skin-like, I feel. There's a sweetness to ambroxan as well, a transparent, glittering, crystalline feel, and a skin-like woodiness. And because it's so multifaceted, it can just be pulled in many directions. Its most novel use is in the fragrance Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francisco Jean, where it's blended with ethyl maltol, which is a material that smells like candy floss and strawberries, to become this cooling, expansive mineral fragrance with intense sweetness and freshness that was so distinct, so unique. And E plays on similar themes as Baccarat Rouge, but I feel like it takes it more sweet. It goes more gourmand. So that's how we get here. So, comments from the group. Hannah said it was the best thing she'd smelled on her skin in a while, describing it as sweet but not strictly sweet with an ozonic quality. Carl said it was sweet as candy floss and fuzzy pink clouds. Sue said it stopped her snacking all day. Sarah said it reminded her of ice cream soda. And Louise said she buried E in her neighbour's garden 3 days ago and could still smell it. I get the impression Louise doesn't like this. Lucia got lost in the regurgitation description and thought you were on about the Welsh. Come again, whose stomachs? No, the Welsh. Escentual is a Welsh company, so I would like to clarify. The Welsh don't eat squid and then regurgitate them. It's Wales. Wales, not the people of. Okay, so how does this smell? To me, it's soft, it's fruity, it's slightly jammy. There's oodles and oodles of whipped cream. It's light and fluffy. It's coconut and vanilla folded into cream with a fresh whoosh of cold mineral air and the scent of raindrops and petrichor on the floor. It's gorgeous. I love it. Hester says she's a fan, but then rarely met a gourmand you don't like. Yes, well, lest we forget how much you love Delina, which is that beautiful gourmand rose. I'm just going to scroll back because I talked a lot and I didn't look at the comments as I was doing it. Ambroxan, you don't have to turn off the red light. Funny. I wish Angela Lansbury would do a signature fragrance. That's the celebrity scent I need. I agree. Rebecca, I agree. Love the raindrops. Rock pool extravaganza. I wonder if I ate fish constantly, would I produce ambergris? I think it would be a really good money spinner if you could. I mean, go into business doing that, absolutely. Claire says it makes her want to lick herself. Right, shall we just reveal what it is? Should we do it? Should we do it? Okay. Well, are you ready? So, fragrance E is Cloud Eau de Parfum by Ariana Grande. Mine's a tester bottle, so I'm missing the lovely little blue little cloud that sits as the lid. It's a really cute bottle. Ariana Grande has her bottles down. She knows what she's doing. Her bottles are really cute. This came out in 2018. The perfumer is Clément Gavry. And it is £30 for a 25ml eau de parfum. There you go. So it's Cloud. So remember when I posted in the group a little while ago hinting that one fragrance in this box was a type of fragrance that we've never included before? Well, this is it. And the type of fragrance that we haven't included is a celebrity fragrance. I believe this is our first celebrity fragrance in the box. And it's a good one. Ariana Grande's fragrances are I think they're very much for their target market, which is younger girls, but I think they do a really good job. Anna says the bottle is just like a Nintendo prop. Yeah, I can see that, but I like it because of that. Oh, they're changing the bottles to make them more sustainable. Interesting, interesting. It is hyped as a slight dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. I feel it's quite different. I mean, when I first smelt it, I was like, absolutely, this is a Baccarat Rouge. But Baccarat Rouge is much more loud than this. I feel like this is a bit softer and it's more gourmand. I love the whipped cream feel that it's got. I love that. What I didn't tell you, by the way, is that there is, in fact, 2 celebrity fragrances in this box. Let that just sit there and just let you all get confused by that then. Haha. Didn't know that, did you? No. This is an eau de parfum, 25ml is £30. And I should say, remember, we've obviously got 20% off everything on site as well. Amazing. I really like this. And I think the bottle is adorable. I love it. Yeah, see? Now you're all trying to work out what that second celebrity fragrance is. I see you all. Hannah says, I had a baby girl 2 weeks ago, and this fragrance is always going to remind me of this time in my life, so I think I better buy it. Something very soft and newborn-esque about it too. There is something sort of delicate and newborn-esque about it. Congratulations, Hannah. And as you are a new mum, I have to, by law of Escentual Scents, give you a box. Thank you for your comment. I hope your baby girl is doing very well. And yes, DM Escentual and you'll get yourself a Fougere box, so you can join in next month. Thank you very much. I like this. So the thing about this is, like, it's not as much of a powerhouse as I think as Baccarat Rouge. Baccarat Rouge I used to love, but I stopped wearing it when everybody else wore it because I went to the launch of Baccarat Rouge. I was there right at the very beginning. I'll have you know. But also, like, I was sick of sacrificing jackets to Baccarat Rouge. If I wore a jacket with Baccarat Rouge, that just became my Baccarat Rouge jacket because it never came off. The smell was always there. Be very disappointed Britney Spears Fantasy doesn't appear in a box soon, Thomas. I don't think we stock Britney Spears. I don't think. Kiwi can correct me, but I don't think we do. Okay, if Fragrance E was a dessert, what dessert would it be? Please excuse Pugsley. They are practicing bell ringing in the village. Pugsley was not allowed to join the bell ringing squad in my little village, and he's still very angry about it. He just doesn't like bell ringers. And also, yes, Rebecca, I agree. I would, without a doubt, include Fantasy in a box if we stocked it. Because I think Fantasy is one of the best celebrity fragrances of all time. It smells like cupcakes. Why would that make you angry? It is special, I agree, Emma. Eton Mare, Strawberry Pavlova, Arctic Roll. Oh, Abby, I love an Arctic Roll. My family always laugh at me because I love a Swiss roll. I also have impulse issues, being ADHD brain. And I have long maintained that I've lost my train of thought. I've long maintained that Swiss rolls are in fact the ultimate handheld snack. There you go, just have that. It's discrimination against Pugsley, yeah. Pineapple upside down cake with chantilly cream. Trifle with massive dollop of whipped cream on top. Yes, we don't stock them at the moment. I mean, the fact that I have ADHD brain is probably the least surprising thing for anybody, right? I love a Swiss roll. I love an Arctic roll. I will just eat one by the hand. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Stash is a good celebrity fragrance. Madonna's Truth or Dare is a good celebrity fragrance. There are some good ones out there. Right, let's move to F. Let's do F. If you've got your F, please grab your F and let's spray. Yes, Louise, I also think that Terry's Chocolate Orange is also the best handheld snack. There are many. Terry's is the best. Swiss Roll is the ultimate. Terry's Chocolate Orange. Terry's Chocolate Orange is one portion, right? That's one portion. I'm right, aren't I? You wouldn't eat just like half of one. You wouldn't eat half an orange. Right, let's do F. This should all be saved for the Gourmand box. I like F. I'm a big fan of F. What do we think of F? Are we fans? Do we like F? Do we agree? What do we think? Handheld snack nuance is important. And it is one of your 5 a day. I agree. I agree with everybody. I agree with everybody that agrees with me. Louise, not so much. Amy says, F smells like a powdery nana, has her candy floss white hair held in place with oodles of hairspray. Weirdly comforting, but definitely overwhelming. Interesting. Kirsten liked it was fluffy. Lynn said it was heady. Lucia said it was lovely. Pip said F is her favourite. Smells like mosquito repellent, says Anna. Okay, some mixed views on F. Okay, so F is an aquatic floral in a similar way that C was, but the approach here I think is more subtle. What makes this aquatic is a sort of steamy quality that gives it this hot, misty feel. And it really elevates the rose at the heart of the fragrance, making it clean, soapy and fresh. I think it's beautifully done for a celebrity fragrance. ... dramatic pause. That's right. This one's a celeb scent. Is there any banana? No banana. Louise says it smells lovely. Salty sea spray. Baby wipes. Interesting. In the group, Maria said it was reminiscent of her childhood summer holidays wearing a thick layer of Nivea sunblock. Hannah called it a spray-on shower. Sue said she got hairspray and nursing home air freshener, and I'm guessing she wasn't a fan. And Siobhan said it conjured the image of calm, still water. For me, it's very kind of soft pink roses. It's steamy white musks. It's quite starchy. And it's kind of got like condensation on the glass is the vibe I get from it. It's crystalline. It's refreshing, like walking through a fine mist softly scented with rose. Would I say Estee Lauder Beyond Paradise is an aquatic floral? Let me talk about Beyond Paradise in its weird rainbow nipple bottle for a second. I love Beyond Paradise. I think it's such a beautiful fragrance. I would say it is a crisp green aquatic floral. Absolutely. Such a big launch for Lauder way back when. It was like 2004, 2005. I only remember that because Madonna did the song for the advert. But yes, they worked with the Eden Project, I think, on that fragrance. Really interesting, kind of fantasy floral is what I would call it overall, because it's meant to smell like flowers somewhere from another place. But I really like Beyond Paradise. They haven't discontinued it. I think they just don't do it in such a nice, exciting bottle. Is it White Diamonds? Ooh, it could be. You're all going to be Googling the Estee Lauder Beyond Paradise bottle now that I've said weird rainbow nipple, aren't you? Bit seaweedy, yes. Is it Ari? I don't know. I do actually know. Okay, so this fragrance is... Glow. Pugsley, you ruined my moment. Glow Eau de Toilette by J.Lo. Jennifer Lopez. This came out in 2002. It was by perfumers Louise Turner and Catherine Walsh. It's £21.95 for 100ml Eau de Toilette. That bark was on point. It also took me by surprise and scared me a little bit. So this is J.Lo's first fragrance, and she wanted it to smell like you had the feeling of stepping out of the shower. And I think she achieved that. Anita has it. Did you guess it though? I think F was the one that I didn't see anybody guess. Pugsley. I just keep giving Nigel eye signals. Control the dog. Glow is a trigger word for Pugsley. Yeah. Which is really difficult in this house because people are very often telling me that my skin is glowing. So it's really hard. Blast from the past. And this is Aquatic because it is like a steamy rose in the shower. JLo Glow. The bottle apparently was created to follow the curvature of JLo's body. I'm not sure how flattering that is these days, actually, when you look at it. But there you go. She did lots of great glow. She did Miami Glow, which was really good. I liked that. Please tell me JLo doesn't smell this. Nick, this is all JLo wears. It's all JLo can afford, actually. He's like JLo, more like J-No. Exactly. Renita, I enjoyed the more like JLo, the JLo more like J-No. Have a box. Please message Escentual for your box. Yes, it's a very dewy fragrance indeed, Emma. There you go. If fragrance F was a colour, what colour would it be? Any ideas? What colour would you say it was? For me, it's like a pale peach, maybe. Hannah's friend used to wear this when they were 18 and she absolutely hated it. No flies on JLo. That's good. That's how she wants it. They must have changed the formula. Possibly. I mean, it smells very similar to me. Is JLo buying all of Ben's bit? Yeah, I think he has a big beer fund. That's a weird thing, isn't it? JLo and Ben Affleck back together again. What was it? Do we call them Benifer? Is that what we called them? Is that what it was? We had Brangelina. Were they Benifer? Lilac, shimmery lilac colour. Dewy pale pink. I think Emma's on it with the dewy. She definitely thinks it's dewy. Creamy warm colour. Some gold bling and white magnolia. Yeah. Was this anybody's favourite in the box? Was it anybody's favourite? Did anyone like it? Clearly it's not Pugsley's, let's be honest. Because he's being a bit of a turd right now. I'm just holding this bottle. Yes, did anyone love this? Was this anyone's favourite? That's what I want to know. Interesting. It was Benifer. I knew it was Benifer. Right. Shall we move on to D? G, even. I can't get my letters right. Bugsy's on one tonight. One of the best in the box. Brilliant. Vanessa says it's her and her daughter's clear favourite. Kiwi, I've given out 3 boxes, right? Is it 3? I think 3. My counting is terrible. I agree, Pip. I smelt White Diamonds the other day. First time in ages. It still smells good. Still smells very good. Right, let's go for G with its really cool blue colour. And he says, very good for fitness. You exercise and still smell amazing after a shower. Brilliant, that's good. I like something that makes you smell fresh after the gym. Gives you Issey Miyake vibes, says Aline. I get that. I can see that. It's kind of in the same vein as Low DC, but more rosy, I think. Okay, let's do G. G smells so different on paper. What do we think of G? G is interesting to me because I feel like it's more of a tropical twist on the aquatic theme. We've had crashing waves and minimalist Japanese ponds with floating lotus flowers. But how about something a bit more exotic? And I feel like that's what we are. Thank you, Kiwi. 3. Yes, we've got David Gandy now, Siobhan. We're on to David Gandy. This is a scent that evokes pina coladas on the beach, complete with Speedo-clad cabana boys serving them to you. It makes me go very Blanche Devereaux, you know. Oh, Amy says the only thing watery about G is the pissy aroma that is blasting through. That's not good. We don't like that. Sweaty bloke, says Claire. Hot man in the ocean. I like it. G says, Nick says G has a weird plastic chemical vibe. Interesting, I can see that. Hester says it lasted well on her. She liked it a lot. Michelle says it's a bit sexy. Lynn senses a spice element. So in the group, Gavin called it nautical but nice. Really good play on words there, Gavin. I really always have high expectations for you and you never fail to deliver. because it's like naughty but nice, but nautical but nice. You are really my hero, Gavin. Lisa said it settled to a gorgeous, creamy, salted, toasted coconut. Amy said it smelled a lot like Link shower gel, saying it was warm, spicy, and salty. Sarah said it reminded her of Jason Momoa if he'd been out at sea all day. And Crystal got a strong nutty vibe, specifically the nuts in a Snickers bar. It's a boat carved out of a watermelon. That is so oddly specific, but I totally get where you're coming from. I totally get where you're coming from. Ellie, have a box. You can have my 4th box. Enjoy a Fougere box. Please DM Escentual to claim your prize. If G is a man's fragrance, I want to be him. It's aquatic. Yes, it's an aquatic. Absolutely. It feels aquatic, but I think it's a bit tropical. It starts with kind of like bright citrus, but also like kind of like a limey thing, coconutty thing. It's very tropical cocktail. There's definitely a coconut milk vibe here. Maybe some of the kind of like the shell or the rind too. Tropical sunscreen, creamy, milky, lactonic vibes. But there's also this metallic freshness to it. And it kind of feels like a bit of a fougere. There's a lot of lavender in here. It's quite herbal, but it's lavender in the tropics. Imagine a Hawaiian shirt, but instead of like palm leaves, it's lavender print. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. The fact that it looks like toilet cleaner puts you off. Hilarious. Anyone else get an almondy vibe? I get an almondy vibe. I can see that. Hi, Carol. We are on G. So we've done E and F. E was Cloud by Ariana Grande. F was Glow by J-Lo. And G was, I've not got that yet. I'm not going to reveal it. I can't remember which strip is which. I don't know. We are on G. So, what is G? Well, drum roll please. Let's hope Pugsley does not decide to jump in this time. He's eating a carrot currently. Okay, you ready? G is Le Beau by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This one is Bish. It is Bish. We got Bish in a box. Just to confirm, Lisa, it is by Quentin Bish and Sonia Constant. Came out in 2019, and it is £54.50 for a 75ml eau de toilette. He has a little sort of daring little fig leaf here on his bulge. I can't think there's any better way of saying that. I think this is a really interesting aquatic. It's sort of a classical fougere, but with the addition of a cold, metallic, mossy edge that takes it into aquatic territory. And it modernizes the kind of lavender vanilla take of Le Mal, the original, Jean-Paul Gaultier, but takes it in more of a cool water direction, morphing it into a citrus tonka where milky coconut vibes embrace the kind of roughness of coumarin. It's tropical and nutty and creamy too, but also fresh and metallic. I think it's really, really interesting. I like it. I like it. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this, actually. Strangely. Nick, I don't think likes it because he's getting a bit of wee-wee and chemical and plastic. Crystal's put this on her boyfriend's Christmas list, whether he likes it or not. Yep. Okay, my question to you. If Fragrance G was a male celebrity on a paddleboard, who would it be? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to ask you that question. If it was a cocktail, what kind of cocktail would it be? Is there patchouli in this? The official notes are bergamot, coconut wood, and tonka bean. Obviously, there's a lot more than that going on there. I don't really find it too patchouli-esque. I find it quite lavendery. Yeah, the coumarin can make it a little bit sweaty, Hester. It's kind of got like a hay-like vibe, a warmth to it, skin-like, a little bit sweaty. Too blue-loo. Smells like the showers after swimming. Interesting thoughts on G. I do like the bottle. I'm wearing this now. It smells nice on skin. Ooh, an aviator. I love an aviator. Moscow Mule. For me, it's a pina colada. Tequila Sunrise. Male celeb on a paddleboard. A mint Aquatini. Never had one of those before. That sounds exciting. Yeah. So I don't know if I said the price on this one. This one is an eau de toilette and it's £54.50 for a 75ml eau de toilette. There you go. I'd keep holding it by the bulge. There we go. Goodbye, LeBeau. What is the difference between vanilla and tonka bean? That is a very good question. So they are different things. So they're obviously the vanilla is from the vanilla orchid. Tonka bean is a bean. They have very different smells. So I would say that you get more of a marzipan almond vibe from tonka bean. It tends to be a richer, more hay-like, creamier smell. They are actually poisonous if you eat too many of them as well. And coumarin is synthesized from tonka bean. Vanilla is much more spicy, a little bit boozy, sweet. Fleur de Mal was one of my favourites, sadly discontinued. I loved Fleur de Mal. I have a bottle somewhere upstairs. I love it. Love, love, love it. Yes, Quentin is amazing. He does all the good stuff. Wow, Pip's tried on Orlando Bloom's sword belt. Okay, let's move on to H. I'm ready for H. I'm ready. My body is ready for H. Let's do H. Who liked H? I'm spraying. You're welcome, Crystal. This one smells really different on the paper now. Death by Tonka Bean would make a band, great band name. Nick, I suggest you start that band. I would pay up to £10 to see you live. So with H, we've explored so much of the history of aquatics in this box. I wanted to end on something that showed the future. And this is a 2021 launch. It came out this year. In fact, it only launched in June, so it's very new. And it plays with the idea of the sea, but I think it does in an unusual way, playing more on herbal notes. I think it's great stuff. Conchetta said it was light, breezy, sexy, and unisex. Kirsten said it reminded her of breezy walks along Scottish West Coast beaches. Cold and bracing. I completely agree with Gavin. He's saying it's got a big burst of black pepper at first. That's a mouthful. It's very bracing, fresh, icy. It feels like the sea breeze to me rather than the sea itself. It's crashing waves, salty but sweet with citrus. And there's herbal, mossy, rich patchouli vasset. It's quite clean though. It's not like a dirty, earthy patchouli. It's airy and musky. And it's like you're standing on a cliff overlooking the sea and you're taking in a big lungful of air. I really like it. I think it's very nicely done. Well, Emma fell in love with her partner wearing Fleur de Mal. Any man who wears a Fleur de Mal is a keeper. That's the law. Cucumber, interesting, Aline. I can kind of see that. It smells like walking into Champneys. Ooh. I want to go to Champneys now. Definitely black pepper, I see that. Interesting. Renita would wear this. It's definitely more linear and unisex. Yeah, I think it's quite unisex. Ellie says it's more generic, like a generic male fragrance. Nothing new or interesting. Quite outdoorsy. Yeah, we said the exact same thing, Pat, actually, when Maria and I were talking about it. It's quite outdoorsy. Crystal, I find it hard to smell salt when others do, but this was so salty to me. Now I understand. Oh, that's good. I got parsley. Yeah, well, there's absolutely a herbal thing. Okay, let's reveal. I feel like I've blasted through this evening. I'm doing so well. But like parsley stems rather than leaf. Interesting. Okay, so this one is Explorer Ultra Blue Eau de Parfum by Mont Blanc. Explorer was a massively successful fragrance for Mont Blanc a couple of years ago. This one is the kind of latest flanker to it. It came out in June. It's by 4 perfumers, Jordi Fernandez, Olivier Pachot, and Antoine Maisondieu. That's only 3 perfumers, actually not 4. And it's £33 for a 30ml eau de parfum. And I like it. I think the bottle is also very, very handsome. I like that we've started and ended this box with Cool Water and Explorer Ultra Blue because they're 2 fragrances, 33 years apart, that evoke the wild crashing waves of the ocean, just in 2 very different ways. They are so, so different from each other, but they're also so similar. And I kind of like that we've kind of bookended the box with these because we've showed the past, we're looking at the future. It's a nice thing. If Fragrance H was a place, what would it be? If I finish before 9, I have to stay and chat more. Is that the rule? Is that the law? I've got 1 box left to give. Okay, I've got 1 box, everybody. Amy's ordering an Ariana size grande as we speak. Brilliant. Fabulous. We love it. Danielle, I could see her husband wearing this one. If it was a place, where would it be? Be interesting. I've got 1 box to go. 1 box to give out. Sexy Forest. Champneys. Very fresh and masculine, yeah. I love the bottle as well. It's a nice, heavy, substantial bottle. The back of a banana boat. Interesting. I don't know what people have been doing on the back of banana boats. Lemon Grove in Crete, the Orkneys, Italian beach. If it was a place, it would be my husband's armpit after a shower, says Louise. Louise, you can't have another box. I'm sorry. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I don't know why you're telling me that. Blackpool at Christmas. Somewhere still rugged and rocky. Portugal. Yeah, I can see that. A beach bar at sunset. Iceland. Top of Sydney Harbour Bridge. Bracing. On the paddleboard. On the paddleboard. Who's with you on the paddleboard, Kasia? Kasia, I'm going to have to give you a box for that because we can't... The joke about Orlando Bloom on the paddleboard will never not be funny. Kasia, you've won the last box. Please DM Escentual. Blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. Conchetta's booking a cruise later tonight. This will be an excellent teaser. George is here. Hi, George. We've just revealed the Aquatics. Nick says it reminds him of that one time he went paddleboarding with his mate Orlando. Nick, will you be sending us the photos to the group of that? We all want to see the photos. So if you could just send those photos to the group. Just to be clear, Nick, we want you to send those photos. Can we just make sure you do that? Hi, George. Good to see you. Hello. Right, so let me do a quick recap of everything that we revealed. We started off with our gourmand, aquatic, strange, but kind of wonderful cloud, Eau de Parfum by Ariana Grande, which was £30 for a 25ml Eau de Parfum. Then we moved on to our steamy roses in the shower, which was Glow Eau de Toilette by JLo, and that's £21.95 for a 100ml Eau de Toilette. And I can't give you a box, Gavin, because I've run out of boxes, but Nick picks. I applaud you, sir. Where can I just can't. He can't. You just the level of Gavin's level of just brilliance. It's just hard to match, everybody. Yes, I'm distracted by Nick picks now. Sorry. Oh, that's so funny. Naughty Thomas for red herrings. Yes, I love a red herring, but we didn't include any red herrings in the box because they would smell weird. G was Le Beau Eau de Toilette by Jean Paul Gaultier, £54.50 for a 75ml EDT, kind of coconuts on the beach. And then we finished off with the Explorer Ultra Blue Eau de Parfum, which was £33 for a 30ml, which is a really nice, fresh, modern aquatic. Nicely done. Lovely. Hester's loves the Cloud, the Jean Paul Gaultier, and the Mont Blanc. Crystal's shouting at me to make a box. Is that making a box for Gavin? Oh, Gavin, have a box. They'll shout at me afterwards, but it's fine. They won't. Essentially, very nice. I've given away 6 boxes, Kiwi. I'm sorry. I've done it. I've gone rogue. I've given Gavin a box. I'd say I'm sorry about it, but I'm not. Gavin, DM Escentual for your Nick picks. And then Nick, you need to send the Nick picks in the group. Or send them to me and I will distribute them to everybody else. Okay? Woohoo! Thank you everyone for joining. This was lovely as always. I cannot wait to see you do the fougere. That's on sale until the 6th of September. That is going to be a very fun box that explores the barbershop, suave, classical, masculine genre that is the fougere. But there are a few twists in there too. You might expect some feminine things. It's not going to be a complete sausage fest. So if you are a bit worried that Fougere is going to be very masculine, it's going to be a bit masculine because Fougeres are typically masculine, but we will have some surprises in there too, like we did in this box. This was not a sausage fest either. Thank you. Thanks, Hester, for joining. Debbie, your name is not Gavin. I will not be fooled like that. Don't forget there's 20% off with Escentual Scents until the end of the month. I cannot wait to do Fougere with you guys. I'm really excited about that box. I will miss you all until then, but please do share in the group and do what you do as normal. Thank you, everybody. This has been wonderful. I've done it in under an hour, 45 minutes. That is a record. Brief explanation of Fougere. I'm going to save that for next time. But Fougeres are a classically masculine genre inspired by ferns that are kind of barbershop-y. They're quite herbal. They have a lot of lavender notes in them, but some freshness and warmth. It's a really, really lovely genre. It's probably one of my favourite genres, favourite families. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you soon. And I'm very sorry for giving away 6 boxes. I'm not sorry.